Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Color Me Bad Lynn, back with a brief share of some, I hope, really nice scents from Rainbow. These are some that I've kind of sniffed before, but I can't remember what they all smell like, and so we're going to come on today and share our thoughts on what we think about these fragrances. But before we get into all of that, I want to formally greet you and welcome you to my channel. Especially if this is your very first time ever meeting me. Where are my manners? Greetings. Again, I am Color Me Bad Lynn. I am a beauty professional, a licensed cosmetologist, among many other things. On our channel, we talk mainly about the fragrances that are in my collection. All things beauty, you name it, we're going to talk about it. Skincare, makeup, hair, wigs, love, relationship, romance, family issues, and faith, and anything else you want to talk about. So if you can think of any topic, any questions you want to ask, feel free to do so either down in the comments below. You can also send an email to me. Most people send it to Dear Color Me. That's me. Both of my email addresses are inside of my YouTube channel again, and they both go to the same place. So feel free, ask away. We are also available on all social platforms outside of Facebook, so no Facebook, but Instagram, our tag is Color Me Bad _Lynn, and then we're also on Twitter as well. So Twitter, mainly we just upload the videos and share them. Instagram, we are just talking about fragrances, all things beauty, sharing different bottles, frags, information, and a little bit of love. If you do send a DM to me through Instagram, 9 times out of 10 I will not respond, but if you send me a request to follow, I will follow you back, or you follow me, I'll follow you back, type of deal. Okay, so hope to see you over on Instagram. Let's get into it. So lately I've been on not a kick, but just going through some of my fragrances, trying to figure out what's good, what's not good, and you know, broadening my horizon, and not being afraid to talk about any and everything. If it's a scent, if it's a spray, let's get into it. All right. And so Rainbow, the Rainbow store, rainbowshop.com, has fragrances, of course. You guys know, if you've been shopping there any amount of time, if you've ever bought at least one item out of Rainbow or gotten an email from them and clicked on their website, they have extremely cheap, inexpensive accessories, clothing, but really fashionable. And so, you know, if you need something like a quick pair of jeans, inexpensive, that's hip, Rainbow's got your back. And so they also carry fragrances, okay? And for anybody who really collects fragrances and really loves fragrances, you will pick up a bottle from anywhere and find out what it's like, what it smells like. You could be shopping in a thrift store and find a lotion in a case or a miniature of a high-end fragrance, and you're gonna find out how much it is and whether or not you got enough coins to grab it, just to see if it's good and what it smells like and all of that good stuff. So that's just like what most frag heads do. We love fragrances, body mists, lotions, you know, soaps, you name them. And it doesn't matter where we find them at. It could be the farmer's market, and it could be, like I said, a thrift store. We're going to find something that smells good and see what's up with it. All right. So with that being said, and all that extra long introduction, the fragrances I want to come on and share with you guys, hopefully I get the names right. The first one I want to share with you, this one I'm not that familiar with, but it looks like a bottle of a fragrance that I've seen before. I may have this in my collection and I may not. I'm not sure, but it does look kind of familiar. This one is called Azure Noir. And this is the bottle here. Not so sure about what they were thinking about with the design. But it looks like a couple of fragrances, like the Azzaro fragrances is what this is reminding me of. I think like the Unwanted scent is what this kind of reminds me of. So it's probably what this is kind of representing. They do have notes on their boxes that says this is not an impression of, and it'll name the actual fragrance. But we're not going to get into that since they're not claiming those impressions, and we're not going to mention them. But I'm going to go ahead and spray my card. I don't know why it's so bent up. And we're going to see what we got going on that one, okay? And we're going to let it die down. I tried not to get any on me because I have a fragrance on that I sprayed on. And so I'm enjoying that. It is, I think I have on Cartier. I think this is Bolse. I think it is. I always get the name of this wrong, but that's what I'm wearing. Cartier. Get you some. The good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna let that die down real quick. And like I said, I still have the box of this one. These are from Mirage. It's called Mirage Brands. So if you don't have a rainbow in your area, you could probably log on to their company and find these. I've even seen where people sell these on like eBay and things like that. You know, I don't do too much Amazon shopping nowadays. But you can probably find this on Amazon. You can find pretty much everything on Amazon that you can think of. Like I said, probably eBay. They may have a company website. And then, you know, Rainbow has a website where you can buy clothes and shoes and house shoes and pajamas and, you know, little knick-knack stuff that you wear around the house and things of that nature. So you may be able to find this there. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Actually, that first spray out smelled pretty good. It's a beautiful kind of a white florally. This has a really, really nice scent to it. If you have allergies, it's got a little bit of it's got a note of a fruit in it. I can tell that may activate your allergies a little bit, but it's a really, really sweet white florally, kind of like a peachy almost scent. This is really, really nice. It's really soft. I'm wondering how long this will actually last on the skin, but it has a really nice scent. You know, normally when you get fragrances or body mists that are inexpensive like this, you don't expect much. You know for a fact that it's probably not going to last that long on your skin. But I sprayed one of these on my clothes maybe a couple days ago, and I can still smell it. Then there's two of them that actually last all day and actually smell absolutely amazing. And so we're going to come on and talk about those two in the next couple days because I want to share those with you guys. They have two fragrances, maybe three that I found so far that are everything. So I'm really, really happy and excited about that because like I said, they're $4.99, $5. 3 for $10. So I mean, these are really good deals, you know. Like I said, if you're trying to build a collection or start like a little fragrance collection for your teenage or young adult young lady, and you're introducing her to, you know, feminine care and girly things, and just, you know, kind of getting her started with, you know, little things, small things. This is a great way to do it, and it's affordable. You know what I mean? And she'll feel like a young lady. You know, when we go through things as teenagers, especially as our bodies are changing, and this goes for young men as well, you know, you want to kind of introduce them to things like this, and it can be expensive. And so it's really nice to know that you can go somewhere and get really, really inexpensive things to kind of get their self-care, personal care, and hygiene together, and start teaching them those things about taking care of themselves and not have to spend a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? And so these are really, really nice, and that's why I like these, and I'm coming on and talking about them because this is really helpful, and these smell really, really good. So again, this one is Azure Noir. Smelling really good. It's a really, really nice scent. I'm gonna put the cap on. Did I put the cap back on it? Here we go. So we'll put the cap back on this. So I'm going to be displaying these. So I'm going to toss the boxes. But I wanted to I keep them in the boxes until I display them. Because if you put bottles in your closet without protection, you know, they're going to get damaged. They're going to get broken. You know, you shove stuff in your closet until you're ready to go back in there and dig it out. And ain't no telling what's going to happen to it. So now I'm going to take them out of the boxes because I'm going to display them. Okay. So here's one here. This is La Bella Brilliance. Here's the box. Okay. So automatically when I saw this, I thought Lancome perhaps. It's giving me Lancome vibes. And luckily to my surprise, I was right. I thought this was uberly cute. It kind of gives you the vibe of Miss Dior's bottle, and then also one of Lancome's fragrances. And if you collect fragrances, you know which one this is looking like. And I think this is really cute. Again, even if you love your high-end fragrances, this is really cute for decoration. Like I said, if you like to decorate your bathrooms, your guest bathrooms, if you have a home with a guest house or a guest bedroom and guest bathrooms, these are really nice to decorate with. And if you have more than one vanity area, like I do, I've got more than one spot that I display my fragrances in my bedroom. These are really nice to have, like a little nook where you've got your impression fragrances displayed. You're not mad if somebody bumps it or touches it. And these are really nice. I think this is super cute, guys. Bringing it a little closer. Aesthetically, it's cute, and you know what they were going for. So let's try this one and see what we get out of this one. Make sure I didn't spray that card already. So you just take the top off, and that's the bow. I think that's really, 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 really cute. And we're gonna spray. Let that kind of calm down a little bit. I smell a little peach. Oh, wow. This is different. So we're letting that kind of marinate a little bit. Again, this one is La Bella Brilliance. And this is one of Rainbow's fragrances. If you're interested in purchasing those fragrances, they are $4.99 individually. And you can get 3 bottles for $10. It's really a better deal to do 3 for $10. Because if you buy 2 of them, that's $10. So actually ends up being more. So this is different. It's a really clean, really soapy vibe. It smells like it's got grapefruit in it. This is really like a grapefruity fragrance. So it's really like a clean, soapy grapefruit fragrance is what I'm getting from this so far. It's really, really different. I'd be interested to find out what this actually smells like once it calms down. I haven't actually worn this yet. They've been in the boxes, so I haven't had an opportunity to try them out. Just a few of them, as I've been digging them out and dusting them off, have I tried. It's different. I'm not a grapefruit fragrance lover. I do have a grapefruit body oil that is absolutely smashingly gorgeous. I use it mainly for aromatherapy, but I would be interested to use that oil with my moisturization and spray this on one night before bed and find out what this would give me, because it's different. It's really clean. It's soapy. It's starting to calm down a little bit, and it has a really, really, at first it kind of smelled like those orange chewable vitamins that we used to take when we were kids. When I was a kid, we used to have orange chewable aspirin and chewable vitamins, like the Flintstone vitamins. And this smells like the orange one when I first sprayed it out. And that's what kind of threw, like I was trying to get that, what is this smelling like to me? And that's what it smelled like, those orange chewable vitamins when I was a kid. Now that it's starting to calm down, I smell the grapefruit. It's got a really nice white floral note to it. And it's got that grapefruit is really, really powerful. It's not overly sweet. It is definitely for a white floral lover. But I would really be interested to find out what this smells like on the skin with moisturization. So we're definitely going to try this out and see what we think about it, because it's different. It's something different from what I normally like. Of course, I'm not a real soapy type of a fragrance lover. I like to smell my fragrances, but however, I do love clean reserve fragrances, and that's kind of like the category of where I would put this fragrance, weirdly enough. but it's not that clean of a scent, but it's close. And it's starting to turn into something really nice and soft. So like I said, I will be interested to find out what that's going to do once it kind of mellows out a bit and you layer this really well, and see if this has any staying power. So we're definitely going to play around with this one for our bedtime scents and find out exactly what it does. And again, the reason why I use fragrances, especially when I don't know much about them, as bedtime scents, is that's how you put it to the test. A lot goes down when you're taking a nap, in the body and outside of the body, and that's a great way to find out whether or not a fragrance is going to work for you. That's how I do mine. If I do it during the daytime and test it out during the daytime, I get busy, I forget I got it on, unless somebody says, oh, what are you wearing? Or if I'm laying across the bed or sitting still reading something, and then I get a whiff of what I'm wearing and go, oh, okay, it's still working. But the best way for me to try fragrances is to take a nap. So that's what I would do. Bedtime scent. Give it a try. Then our last one that we're sharing today is, and this is one called Adriana Goddess. All right. So I've learned thus far that all of the fragrances that are from there that say Adriana are fragrances that are impressions of Ariana Grande's fragrances. So I have learned that much. And so when I see one from now on and I'm able to grab it, I'm going to grab it because I do collect Ariana Grande fragrances. You know, I love celebrity fragrances. Hers happens to be a line of fragrances that I have more than, I've got plenty of, a plethora of them. And so whenever I see one of these, I'm going to try and grab it, because I want to know how close they got to these, right? And we've already grabbed a couple. One I found that was a cloud impression, and this one is called Adriana Goddess. Okay, here's the box. If any of you guys collect any of her fragrances, you know exactly which fragrance they are mimicking, making an impression of. Here's the bottle. It's really, really cute. This would definitely be nice for a young lady, I think. The way the bottle is made, the color of the bottle, this is really, really nice. So if you have any young ladies or anybody that's just building a fragrance collection, and like I said, you like to decorate, get you some. I'm going to go ahead and spray a card, and we're going to find out what we got going on. And I'm going to compare it with the actual God is a Woman by Ariana Grande, and give my impression on how close I think they got to this one. All right, so let's pop the top on this one. If I remember this one correctly, it's kind of really, really like grapey smelling. You know what I mean? Like kind of, yeah, I smell it now. And it smells more like, it would smell, I think it smells closer to, this is the God is a Woman fragrance. Okay, so we're going to compare that one. Take it out of the jacket, and we're going to compare it to the Goddess, Adriana Goddess from Rainbow, and see what we think about that one. I don't want to spray too much of my juice because I haven't worn this. I really haven't had an opportunity to really, it's good. I really haven't had an opportunity to enjoy this one. Okay, so we did spray that one, and I'm going to put them up close together because this is what they were going for. This is the God is a Woman by Ariana Grande, and this one is Adriana Goddess. And so this is what they were going for here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna, this one is, okay, so that one is this one here. It really has a nice scent to it. It's not I wouldn't say it's a dupe for it. It's not a duplicate of it, but this is what they had in mind. But this has a really nice, clean, soapy, grape juice kind of vibe. It's giving me more of an Elizabeth Taylor Passion vibe than a God is a Woman vibe. Passion by Elizabeth Taylor is one of my absolute all-time favorite fragrances, and that's what this is giving me. Very, very appropriate for a young teenager, early 20s. Like if you are looking for a fragrance to kind of get a fragrance collection started, and you just love fragrances, and like I said, like to decorate, this smells more like Elizabeth Taylor's Passion than anything. It's really, really nice. I don't know if I would wear this. It also kind of gives me remnants of Nicole Richie's No Rules, kind of like that grape juice vine. So I would be interested to wear this around the house and find out what it gives me. I don't dislike it. I'm not in love with it, but it's different, and I'm definitely going to keep this around, play around with it, and see what we come up with. But it's really, really different. But in comparison to God is a Woman, it really doesn't smell anything like it. This is more, it's similar, but this is softer. It does have a little bit of that vibe, though, now that I'm smelling it. This is God is a Woman. That's this one here by Ariana Grande. This is a lot softer. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot creamier. It's definitely got that sugary note to it. It's just more pleasing to the nose palette. It's more sensuous. It's all up in here. It's working. It's starting to work, you know. This one isn't hard to figure out whether or not you like it. You either like it or you don't. This is good. This is really, really good. So definitely, I'm going to keep Adriana Goddess, of course. $4.99. How could you lose? But it's a little bit louder, has more of a clean, soapier vibe. But as this is calming down, this has a really nice scent. Okay, and so definitely we're gonna keep it. We're gonna layer with it, bedtime scent all the way, and find out what this will give us. But I like it. I like the bottle. I like the weight of the bottle. I think that they did an amazing job on going in and kind of giving us the vibe for this particular fragrance. I'll bring it a little closer so you guys can actually see. I think they did a beautiful job all the way down to the coloring of the lavender, the purple color. They got that pretty close, you know what I mean? So did excellent job with this. I was really excited. So I'm going to come on with both of them and compare them just a little bit. We do know that comparison is the thief of joy, but this was an impression, a duplicate of it, and I wanted to see if it had the same vibe. And now that it's kind of simmering down a little bit, it does, but this is a little bit different. So I can't wait to kind of play around with this and see what we come up with, okay? All right, so that is all I wanted to come on and share with you guys. Again, if you have a Rainbow store in your area, do tell. Go on to the website. You know, ladies, you like to buy, you know, pajamas and lounging outfits and cute little accessories. Like I said, gag gifts, cute little keychains. They have, you know, your bra and panty sets. They have a lot of different things in there that help build a wardrobe, help sustain a wardrobe for really, really affordable prices. It's just nice to know that you can go more than just to your larger department stores and pick up things that you need on the fly. And so I highly recommend you going in, checking it out. Their fragrances, they got body mist. We're going to come on next week and talk about the body mist scents and tell you what I think about those. So look forward to those uploads. I'm excited about that. And so with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, welcome to all of my new subscribers, and thank you all for hanging in there with me. To all of my existing subscribers, I greatly appreciate your love and support. Make sure if you watch this video and you like the content, hit that thumbs up for me. Also, if you have any social media platforms, don't be afraid to share my videos. Okay, share my videos. Go ahead and send them on out there. You know, you can send them through Twitter. You can share them through your Instagram. If you have Facebook, you're welcome to do so. You know, I'm just out here having a good time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. If you are, make sure you comment below, say hey. And again, thank you for watching. We will see you on the next video. This is Color Me Bad Lynn saying bye for now.